too quick, let's get it. Too good, too good, too good. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First carry here for Ken Walker. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Ready! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Walker now in 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Check, no rig, no. Check, Bobcat, ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. Look at this Jaguar defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now ETN to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd down and 8.
All right, let's go.
They go play action with Lawrence. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like
beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Cougar 19.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. Still going inside the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Ready, ready. Tag. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throw left side complete. That's Horton. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure it. How to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Deputy! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Cowboy 80! Cup 19, Cup 19! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Let go!
Looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Horton. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Got it, ready?
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead, Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
And Walker once more. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. now. Here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because they fall 2 games below 500. The road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Straight ahead, Etienne. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 16 more on that one and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, run! Run! This is it!
Etienne up the middle. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Jaguars at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Hey, let's go. Red.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, Soko, hi!
Now Lawrence. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas. The Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go now.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
1918! 1918! Cut 19! Cut 19!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cowboy 80!
Give to Walker on the read option. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That is Josh Hines Allen getting in there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now quickly here to Smith-Njigba. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into space at the 45. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Pushing his way through. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Somebody got a boy. I said, watch him score.
He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Now the Seahawks going to use... First of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready up.
Now second and 5.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
70 Timberwolves.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Myers' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, Ron.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, lock. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
23. Turn. This is hot. 11. Again. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3. 10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'm chop you up.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Ralph, 30 left. 11.
Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Easy. Go. Hey, Soko. Hunt.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lisa, 24. Hey, Soko. Hunt.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Right, let's go. Hey, I'm gone.
And Lawrence now going to move him around.
11.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tim Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Whether it's offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 68 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That'll be caught by Cobb. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
In motion goes the tight end. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. Scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Seahawks have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Extra score, Seahawks 17.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0-2.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to stop their opponents. So they've had to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout. That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach. They controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Second and 3.
Easy. Hey, go. Hey, Soko.
Now Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Lawrence will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Hey, tomato.
A shotgun snap, and again the ETN. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Go. On red.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last time. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
30 left. 11, Haggett. Silver.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
11, Haggett. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Hey, kill.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the fourth. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss.
The 21-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
18 Cardinals. Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, easy. Route. Focus.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Hey, Soko, hot.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
19 Tiger, not 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
In motion, the tight end. Here's second and 8. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
18, come on. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. And he is caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Here's second down and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The noise is getting deafening. Here's third down and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Dragon 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's third down.
19, Johnny Lions. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he fires one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15.
What a time to come up with a play like that. They're now in field goal range. But the opportunity is also there to try and win the game outright.
Here's a give to ETN. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and 1. Lawrence. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Gets around him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. That's prepared for him to try and take off.
Second and 6 coming up.
60 vices, 50 vices.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He's back to throw. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Here comes 2nd down.
Deputy! Cougar 19, 5 in. Rig! Stop low, 18. 70 raises, 70 raises.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it.
Like 7 Pirates. Go street. Dixie Maverick. Trap 60.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Pass to 60. Street. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball.